number 1 says, is it growth or decay? And so once again, what are we looking at? We're going to look at that value right there. So that is B. So if we want to just make a note, the A that we've been talking about would be 3, and the B would be 0.7. So that means that the initial value is going to be 3, but if B is 0.7, we know that that is going to be a value that's in between 0 and 1. And if you refer to up above, we said that's going to be a scenario where you have decay. So if we go to sketch that graph in just a very general form, we would put some point here, we'll just mark that as 0, 3, and then decay is going to approach here, and it's going to look like that. So that's a general form. We didn't plot any extra points, although you certainly can. And like we said, this is a horizontal asymptote, so I'm just going to indicate that with a dotted line, and we can label that there. So we have decay, which means it's always decreasing. And when we talk about it decreasing, it's always decreasing on its domain, which we said is all real numbers. And this one is going to be concave up. And limit notation for this one is going to look like, we're going to say what happens as x approaches positive infinity, which means you're going out to the right. And then we want to look at what happens as x approaches negative infinity as you're going out to the left. So we essentially want to fill in, we'll just say these blanks. So what is a function doing? So going to positive infinity on the x-axis means you're traveling this way. And going to negative infinity means you're traveling this way. So we're interested to see what the function is actually doing. Well, you can see as you go to the left, the function values are increasing infinitely. They're getting higher and higher and higher. So what we're going to do is say that this is approaching positive infinity. However, on the other end, as you go out to the right, you can see the tail is coming this way. And so as we described, it's approaching 0, the horizontal asymptote, and it's not ever going to go below there. So we're going to put here that the limit as x approaches positive infinity is going to be 0.